It's my birthday today, guys, and I couldn't get downstairs. My knees are too painful. So I'm doing a very scruffy live up here. But I wanted to say hello to all my Ali Pallies, and let's get this in a better position, because right now, let's do it. I've got some makeup up here. Now, I've ordered some makeup, by the way. I've ordered some makeup, and of course, it's not arrived yet. And it's all coming today, of course, on my birthday. And I thought I'd show it you on my live, but it's not here yet. So instead, I'm just going to throw together a look and chat to my Ali Pallies if you're around. It's going to be a relaxing kind of, I hope not too boring, get ready with me today. A birthday get ready with me. Now, I'm not sure. Let me just see if... Oh, I can start a poll, apparently. Right. I was just checking. Now, some of you can't make it, and I just wanted to say a happy birthday to Stacey as well, because we share the same birthday. And I'm going to put on some foundation while I'm waiting. If anyone will join me, it doesn't matter if you can't, don't worry, right? As I said, I'm going to make this quite informal today because my leg is playing up, and I'm going to be... Today's message is be kind to yourself, it's your birthday. Hello there, Nina. Hello. Stacey's gone out for her birthday, which is what I should do, but I can't really get out. So Stacey's gone out, but she sent her apologies. So I'm stuck upstairs because I really can't get downstairs. So I'm making it a kind of informal little chat and let's play around with makeup and stuff like that. Now I heard, Nina, that you got the Lisa Eldridge beauty tint. I'd love to hear about that while I put my foundation on. So I don't know if it's going to be that interesting to you guys, but I hope it is. And I hope, because I can't get downstairs at the moment, everything's just hard work. And I hope it's not hard work watching me. You absolutely love it. It's interesting how she bought the tint out at the same time as Mitchell, isn't it? Very interesting about that. Now I got a new, as I said, I ordered a new Natasha Denona palette, a little mini palette, which I thought would be a really good everyday palette, rather, because I've got a lot of colourful palettes recently, which is okay, but sometimes you just need a really good staple, and I thought I'm gonna get a staple palette, and I've got the new one, and it's kind of got cool nude tones, and I like cool nude tones, so I've ordered that. Hello there. I'm sorry, and the other thing I've got coming up for my birthday is I was trying to think, what do you... Everyone says, what do you give the woman that's got everything, all the Charlotte Tilbury and whatever, and I said, for when I've got a day like this, can you please get me a stand with a light so that I can stream up here and I don't feel like you're all seeing my 600 chins because I'm having to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm getting a little bit of a workstation for upstairs so that I can properly stream my live. Do you know YouTube is becoming more and more complicated to just do on the go? It used to be so easy, but now if you want to do anything special, you've got to go into the onto the laptop version, the desktop version, and it just winds me up. Now let's see, what have we got here? Complete even canvas. That's great. That is great. Well, you know me, I'm still on my... I've been, you know what, this TCE, I've been using now for a year. I haven't touched my others. I haven't touched, the only one that I would say is the same as this is that really expensive one from La Prairie. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this. And I just want to put this one on all the time. Probably makes it boring to watch, but I just love it. This TCE by Doll 10. It looks so natural, and yet it's got just the right amount of coverage. And I did get their powder foundation to try, just because sometimes that's quite good to use as a powder, although that is downstairs. But what I have got here is their setting powder, and I've got a new way of applying that, which works really well, which I'll show in a minute. Now, my sister got me this, and I haven't tried this yet. It's called L'Oreal Glotion, and it's a natural glow enhancer. Let's try a little bit of that and see. Let's put some over my foundation. Let's see what this looks like. Can you see? That's not very good light, is it, to show you? There you go. It's not the greatest of lights. Let's put some on my face and see. This is one of those things that you could mix in with your foundation because it does give a nice natural glow. Now, I think there's 2 shades in this, and this one is shade Deep Glow. But it's nice. It's subtle, but it's got a little bit of a glow to it. That's very nice. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Feeling like nothing on the skin. That's what you want from that's what you want from a foundation. That's why I like this Doll 10 one. Now, I'm going to just put some concealer on. The only thing is I've got my tan one up here, which I'm not as keen on because it's a bit too dark for under my eyes. But never mind, we shall go with it. And I've got a lot of Made by Mitchell up here. So I thought, let's do a bit of Made by Mitchell. A bit of a throw it together kind of makeup for my birthday. But we won't stay on too long because I know Nina's got to go. And Terry, it'll be, is it, no, it's early where you are, isn't it? I always get confused between early and late. Some places are early, some places are late. Now, oh, here's the other thing I'm going to put on in a minute. This, I haven't shown you this, I don't think. My Hourglass highlighting stick that I got just before I went into hospital. And I'm loving it. But I think I showed it you once, and it's really great. It's I would say it's the equivalent of the Estee Lauder highlighter, but it's in a cream version. We'll put some of that on in a minute. Now, what do I want next? What do I want? Let's show you a bit of this. This is Cherub. No, not Cherub. Chelsea by Daniel Sandler. And it's a beautiful peachy tone. And I'm going to put that on before I put any powder on. Can you see? Now, it's really subtle, but again, it just gives you that woken up, and it also takes a bit of my muddiness out of my skin tone. It's great to put on under powder. And the thing is, you can build this up quite a bit, especially as I'm putting some powder over the top. But I just really love that. It just looks really natural. Right, and then what I wanted to show you was I've made a bit of a discovery. Now, let me see. You know me. Let me see if I can find it. No, I've got it behind me. I've got everything stacked up on my bed ready for this live. Right, wait a minute. Now, you know I showed you last week the bronzer that I got and this bronzing brush. What I really love this brush for, as well as putting bronzer on, is it's really good for putting the powder on over your foundation, because you can stipple it on and it doesn't move the foundation. So it gives a really flawless look to it. It doesn't like the Daniel Sandler drops. It's not going to move them because it's kind of pressing it into the skin, but not moving any liquids underneath. So I'm really loving it for applying my powder. Even under my eyes. I know it's a bit big for under your eyes, but if you shut your eyes, it's okay. It just really works really well. I love it. Now let's have a look at my comments. Oh, the hollow balm bronzer. Yes, it did, didn't it? I used it as a foundation, but also, yeah, it does. It really sort of, because the thing is, a bronzer's only a bronzer if you say it's a bronzer. Pigment is pigment, and I saw that it was a neutral tone. You know, if you're very dark skinned, then what could be a bronzer for somebody of medium skin tones would be a foundation for somebody with very dark skin toned. Once you start looking at things like that, I thought, oh, that's a very light, neutral undertone bronzer. I'm going to try that as a foundation. And I loved it. Now, let's get on to now this is something I'm really liking. Oh, I thought I had my purple one up here, but I haven't. Oh, I know, I'm going to put this on. Now this is the BB wand I've got, and this is one of Mitchell's favourite colours, isn't it? And it's called Shy Boy. Now I could also put this on as a blush, but I like it as a lipstick. Let's put a little dab in the middle. I don't want to put too much over what I've done of Daniel's, but maybe just a little pop of something pink in the middle there. And then blend it in. I actually use this as an eyeshadow one day. See, it's quite pigmented. And now I've blended that in, it's gone too pink for me. But never mind. You can always correct things. The thing about Made by Mitchell is he does tend to have very pigmented blushes. So I'm just going to go over with my foundation brush and it will blend it all in again. See? Problem shifted. Now let's see what the comments are saying. Thank you, Terry. Now let's put that down. And let's try something on the... No. I'm going to put a bit of this lip gloss over the top. And then I'm going to work out what to do on my eyes. I'm so annoyed because I really wanted to show you the, I don't normally do that because I don't like getting this dirty with lip colour. That was silly of me. Let's do it this way. I was planning on showing you the new Natasha Denona mini palette, but it's not arrived yet. That was my birthday treat to myself. Now, talking of blush balms, no, bronze balms, I got 3 bronze balms. I'm going to show you the colours that I got. I got Caramel Chisel, which is quite cool toned, which is great for... I'll get round to doing my eyes in a minute. This is great. Now, the only thing is it keeps doing this, but that's fine. It still works. This is great for doing your chisel because it's quite cool toned. I'll show you the difference between the 3 in a minute. It's great for doing your sculpting around your nose. And under the 56 chins, as somebody said on my trolling the other week. Pinch my nose. Right, and then I've got the one that Nina was talking about, Hello There. Now, this is one that I put on as a foundation because it's a very fair one. It's great if you've got fair skin tone, you can use it as a bronzer. But if you see, if I put it there, it kind of just takes a little bit of my pigmentation away. It's kind of almost... I know I've got foundation on already, but it's almost like a foundation shade on me. And it definitely takes down my pigmentation. I'm going to show you that in a minute, at all 3 next to one another. And then this one, which is definitely my kind of bronze shade, which is called Shady Business. And I possibly would be tempted to go for a darker one, but I've got so much stuff. I'm just going to put this on the high point of my cheeks and on high point of my head here. Again, these are like kind of balm sticks. So they're really easy, like if you're out and about. Now, let me just show you so that you see the difference in the shades. So you've got... This is Shady Business. That was silly. I did it that way. So you can't see it very well. There we go. That's Shady Business. Then we have... This one's the lightest one. Hollow There. I think Terry'd like that one. And again, you see how neutral it is? I'm going to hold the phone up in a minute so you can see it a bit better, in a better light. And then we have this one, which is Caramel Chisel. Now, this is the one that I used as more of a contour shade. Now, let me just hold this up so you can see the shades better. Okay, so the bottom one is Hello There. The middle one's Caramel Chisel. And the top one is Shady Business. So they're nice. They're really nice, and you can use them for all sorts of things. Like you can use, so it like Hello There or Caramel Chisel, or any of them, to be honest. Let's get shady business. You can just take some and just put it into the socket like that on your eyes, and they're very moisturizing. So if you've got like dryness anywhere, they just are very moisturizing. They feel nice. I know Nina's often talking about the sensations of things. They feel nice. Things you don't want things to feel like you're caked in makeup. They just feel as, I think if you had oily skin, you possibly wouldn't like them as much, because they're definitely, I would say, better if you've got dry skin, because they moisturize the skin. Now, let me think. Now, what am I going to do on my eyes? What am I going to do on my eyes? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's do this one here. Let's use this. This is the one I got for Christmas. You know me, I love my purples. Let's use this one. And I'm just a bit worried I'm going to get these bronzers on my woolen dress. So I'm just going to take that off. Oh, hello there. Oh, we have a spanner on, and I can't see who it is at the moment. Is it Stacey, the birthday girl, or is it my sister, or is it Rebecca? I know it's blue, but I can't read the writing at the moment. Let me hold it up. Oh, hello, Stacey. It's the birthday girl. Isn't it? I know so many people that have got birthdays on our birthday. I hope you're buying lots of nice stuff to review on your channel. I tell you what, you're not kidding that stuff doesn't come off your lips. Look at it on my hands. I've got some on my hands, Nina, and it won't come off. Now, I am stuck up here, surrounded with makeup. I'm going to put this on with my fingers. I love this shade, which is like a lilac-y shade. The thing about Estee Lauder is they don't really do really colourful. I'm just going to look in this mirror, because if I use that camera, this is the best way to put on shimmer anyway. So what I've said to everybody for my birthday is get me things that are useful in terms of me adjusting to my new mobility problems. So, you know, I like, for instance, getting me a light, a light for my camera up here, so that I can, if I need to do my lives up here, then I can do them. Now, you see, you can do all of this with your fingers. I'm being really lazy today. It's my birthday, and actually it shows you that you can do all of this with your fingers. And in fact, you can blend it all really nicely. Says she, being really lazy. And hopefully soon I'll be able to get my teeth done. I've got my checkup next week, and I'm going to take my pinky and I'm just going to put a bit of the dark one in the corner. Do you remember when we didn't have loads of makeup brushes in the 80s? We just didn't have them. We had those silly little applicators. Do you remember the silly little applicators that used to come in eyeshadow palettes that used to just crumble away to nothing? And foundation brushes, I don't remember having them until the 90s. It's like everything went on with your fingers. And with blushes, you used to get those sort of brushes that you got in the palettes that were that size, and they were kind of straight, and you just put it on and it went on in a line. Do you remember that? So that is that. Now, hopefully, I can find my Daniel Sandler. Yes. Now, I wanted to put this on because this isn't purple. I have got a purple one, but because I've got a green top on and because it's a contrasting colour to purple, I want to put this on. And this is his green velvet. And I had to get another one because I had a very old one of these. And I love this colour because it's like a peacock colour. I'll put some in my waterline so you can see what I mean. It's a beautiful peacock colour. And it will, you know me, I like to do a drop shadow, which is when you do like a contrasting colour on the bottom lid. And these do not budge when you've got watery eyes. My eyes can stream and stream and stream, and Daniel's liners do not. They really are waterproof. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that up and link it up with what I'm doing above. And Jack and I are going to get a takeaway. He's revising for his exams today at home, and we're going to get a takeaway. I got birthday cake in bed this morning. I'm just telling people on my live stream. Okay. Isn't he tall? I got birthday cake in bed this morning, which was nice. Yes, they were very poor. Did you know it plays adverts in your live? Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know how that works. When you set up a live stream. So what, you come off and you have to watch the live and then miss half of what I've said? I've got to sort this out. I'm going to have to go onto my laptop and sort it out. YouTube is not mobile friendly at all. Their app, their creator app, half of the functions don't work on the creator app. So you have to go onto your laptop to do everything. And I'm just not a laptop person. I don't, it's not that I can't, it's just I can't be doing with it. I like doing everything on my phone because it's just easier. And it winds me up that you literally cannot do anything unless... Now, I can go into my phone and go onto the desktop site, but you know when you go into desktop sites on your phone and it just keeps going, do you want to go to the app? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to if it actually did what I wanted it to do. Right, let me use this Victoria Beckham. I've got Baby Blade. Now, Baby Blade in dark brown. So I don't know whether I ever showed you this, but to be honest, if I didn't, it's because it's not really anything massively different than anything else. It's a very slim wand, and it's very good, but I just think I wouldn't get it again because I just think for the Victoria Beckham's prices, there isn't anything outstanding about it. I think when it comes to her liners, they are good and they're very blendable and whatever. And this is good, but there's a really good one by Maybelline that's exactly the same as this, and it's a fraction of the price. So I got it to review and it's nice, but it's not worth the money when you compare it to drugstore, which do exactly the same thing. So I would say basically just don't spend money on brow products. The one thing I recommended to my stepdaughter-in-law the other day was that P. Louise, hold you down. And she tried some of mine and immediately ordered some. It looked so nice and it shaped her brows really well. What's with the new white kajal? Thank you, Terry. Yeah, she's got a white kajal. It's not actually new. It's been out for a while. But again, it's like it's only the same as the Mac do one, Charlotte Tilbury does one. But you can get, I've had some really nice NYX ones. Do you remember the NYX ones that I used to have, which was white with a hint of lilac, white with a hint of... The only thing about the drugstore ones is that they do some that are really good, but then they stop doing them. Whereas with the more expensive brands, if you really like something, you can get it for a lot longer. Oh, there's a new one come out called Linen. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go and look. I know she does an eye brightening one. I thought you were talking about that one, Nina. Now, have I got any mascara up here? I think I have. I think I've got some mascara. That's Brow Freeze. Now, Anastasia Beverly Hills does a brow freeze in a little mascara wand, which is quite good if you're going away. But to be quite honest, I don't recommend it because I just think with these, what happens is, unless you really clean down your brows beforehand, you end up getting foundation in them. And then, have you done that with brow gels? You end up getting foundation in them, and then you're just swiping over foundation onto your brows. Unless you wipe down your brows every time you use it. I'm going to go and have a look at that Linen thing in a minute. Have I got any mascara? No, I tell you what, though, what I do want to show you before I go. Now, I do like this from Made by Mitchell. But one thing that I put on the other day, when you put on a lipstick and immediately you feel like people are reacting to you differently? And definitely when you're on a mobility scooter and you're out and about, I'm sure Nina will tell you this. Some people, like, they treat you like you're sort of a little bit, they all suddenly clear out the way like you're going to run into them, that maybe you've got dementia or something. But the minute I had this lipstick on, people were smiling and saying hello to me and sort of realising that I was approachable. And now that may not be the actual lipstick and their reaction. It may be that I felt more confident. So, it's a very complex thing, these things. Now, I put this on the other day, and I have to say, it is beautiful. And you know me, I do like my bold colours. So I'm going to show you what it is, but immediately sensed a different reaction. And it's the lipstick that I got in my Estee Lauder set at Christmas. And it's called Starlit Red, but they do a similar colour, right? I think the one that they called Starlit Red at Christmas is the same as another one. If anyone wants to ask me in the comments, I'll tell you. But anyway, here's the lip liner. Jack is going to be 16 in a month's time. Can you believe it? I know. Oh, it's really white, is it? That's bizarre. Why is she bringing that out? I'm going to have to go and look at that, Nina. Now this, I'm just going to finish off. I can't find my mascara, but we're just being very informal today. This is the lipstick. And I think what it is, you know, when you're sitting down at scooter height, it just really frames your face. I know, did you just see? Oh, you're going, Nina. Okay. Don't worry. Bye-bye. Did you see him a minute ago, Terry, in the background? How tall he is. Hello, hijabi girl. So anyway, I don't have mascara up here. I should have. But I'm just going to finish off and use that today for my birthday look. And I'm going to cut it short. Now, this one is called, I'll tell you, Terry, this is called Starlit Red by Estee Lauder. Now, it was in a limited edition box for Christmas, but don't worry, because I think it was a case that they called it a different name, but there is a lipstick that I think is the same. Because, and I'll tell you why I say this. Because they had this limited edition box for Christmas, and on some of the packaging details on John Lewis, it said it was called Starlit Red, and on some other sites it said it was called something else red, which is available throughout the year, and yet they were both showing the same box. So that's why I think it's the same lipstick. I shall look it up and I will put a pinned comment below and tell you what it is. But it's a lovely kind of tomato red. Sorry, I've got the telly on in the background and all my makeup flung behind me on my bed. You used to watch my lives a lot. Oh, thank you. Hi. Oh, hi, Jarby girl. I know I've been quite ill recently, so my videos haven't been as regular. So thank you for coming back. Yeah, I definitely will let you know what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go off and enjoy the rest of my birthday. We're going to get a takeaway because I can't really go out at the moment, but we're going to get a nice takeaway and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday. So thank you so much for joining me live and for a very intimate kind of small little gathering of the very loyal Ali Pallies, and I hope Stacey's having a lovely birthday too. Take care. Love you all. Mwah.